Welcome to this explainer. Okay, so have you noticed lately that your legs just don't feel quite as sturdy as they used to? Man, I completely understand how frustrating that is. Whether climbing a flight of stairs suddenly takes way more effort, or just standing up from your favorite chair feels like a total chore, or maybe you're just noticing your balance isn't quite what it once was. It's incredibly disheartening, right? We usually just chalk these changes up to the inevitable march of time, kind of assuming that feeling unsteady is just the normal reality after the age of 70. But today, we're going to look at this entirely differently.
So let's dive into a really crucial question here. Is age actually stealing your strength, or are daily habits to blame? Today, we are totally busting the myth that weak legs are strictly an unavoidable part of getting older. I mean, what if some of that weakness isn't caused by age at all? We're going to walk through 4 specific, completely correctable habits that so many people just unknowingly keep doing. And hey, you're absolutely going to want to stick around for the 4th habit because it is highly surprising and literally almost everyone misses it. By reducing or stopping these habits, so many seniors experience noticeably stronger legs, way better balance, and just a renewed sense of confidence.
Let's start right off with the first hidden culprit. Habit 1, prolonged sitting. You see, when you sit for hours on end watching TV or reading, your leg muscles are completely inactive. And the reality of human physiology is that, over time, muscles that aren't actively used, they simply begin to weaken. Think about it like a giant puzzle, and movement is a key piece. Consider 2 neighbors, both in their 70s. Neighbor A spends the vast majority of their day just sitting down. Neighbor B, on the other hand, makes it a point to get up every single hour and just walk around the house for a few minutes. Fast forward a few months. The difference between these two in terms of leg strength, daily balance, and overall mobility is absolutely massive. It's not about grand gestures. It's about the cumulative effect of those small, daily choices. Now, what's really interesting here is the total simplicity of the solution. You do not need some intense, exhausting exercise regimen to fight this problem. The fix is remarkably simple. Just stand up, do a quick stretch, or take a short walk around your living room or yard every hour. Honestly, that is all it takes to keep those muscles consistently engaged and actively fighting off that gradual weakening. You just got to keep the engine running, so to speak.
Moving right along to habit number 2, eating too little protein. It is incredibly common for older adults to unknowingly underconsume protein. Actually, as we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing and using it. This means we often need more protein now than we did in our younger years. A quick, convenient snack of, say, toast and tea, it simply isn't enough to stop a gradual, silent loss of muscle. You might not even notice it's happening until one day, walking a long distance suddenly feels totally exhausting. Instead, you need everyday, accessible protein-rich foods. We're talking eggs, fish, chicken, beans, yogurt, and nuts. These act as the essential building blocks your leg muscles desperately need to stay strong and rebuild themselves. Incorporating these specific foods into your daily meals provides that necessary foundation. It's just a small tweak to your grocery list, but a monumental upgrade for your muscle health over time.
So the crucial point here is this: stronger muscles need movement and proper fuel. A lot of folks mistakenly focus entirely on the exercise part. They try to walk more or do exercises, but they completely overlook the nutrition side of the equation. Your body cannot build or maintain leg strength out of thin air, right? Movement tells the muscle to grow, but the fuel, the protein, is what actually does the building. Both of them absolutely have to work together.
That brings us to habit 3, the fear of falling.
Now, this fear is completely understandable. Nobody wants to experience an injury, and feeling unsteady is genuinely scary. But avoiding movement entirely out of fear, skipping walks, avoiding the stairs, just staying in the house, it inadvertently creates a really dangerous, vicious cycle. The less you move, the weaker your legs become, which further reduces your balance and makes the fear even worse. It's a cycle that quietly robs you of your mobility. To break that cycle, we rebuild confidence safely using a very logical progression. You don't just jump into running a marathon. You start with step 1, simple, flat surface walking. Then move to step 2, gentle leg exercises. Step 3, chair squats, where you have the total safety of a seat right beneath you. And finally, step 4, supervised balance training. The goal here is absolutely not to push your body beyond its limits or put yourself in danger. The goal is consistent, safe movement to gradually strengthen those stability muscles and win back your confidence.
And finally, we reach the highly surprising habit 4, not drinking enough water.
Dehydration is incredibly common in seniors, mainly because as we age, our natural sense of thirst actually diminishes. You just don't feel thirsty as often. Plus, let's be real, a lot of folks might intentionally avoid drinking water just to skip making frequent, frustrating trips to the bathroom. But this creates a huge hidden structural problem. Mild dehydration is a condition that secretly mimics muscle weakness. It causes fatigue, it causes dizziness, and it heavily reduces your physical performance. When you're mildly dehydrated, you just feel tired and weak. And what happens when you feel tired and dizzy? Well, you sit down, you move less. And as we learned earlier, that lack of movement directly causes your leg muscles to weaken. It is literally a domino effect, starting from skipping a simple glass of water. Proper hydration supports circulation, essential muscle function, and your overall well-being. Your muscles physically need water to contract, to clear out waste, and to work efficiently. Making hydration a non-negotiable daily priority is one of the absolute easiest, yet most profound things you can do to support your leg strength.
Okay, let's bring this whole shebang together. 4 simple habits to avoid and 4 straightforward actions to start doing instead. First, avoid prolonged sitting. Instead, get up and walk every hour. Second, stop neglecting your protein. Instead, add things like eggs, fish, or beans to your plate. Third, stop letting the fear of falling paralyze you. Instead, practice safe, structured exercises. And fourth, stop ignoring your hydration. Make sure you drink water daily. Simple choices practiced consistently will always create the biggest, most lasting results.
Because ultimately, what is the real goal here? Improving your leg strength isn't just about building up muscle tissue for the sake of it. It's about your life. It's about preserving your freedom and your independence. It's about having the physical strength to walk confidently, the energy to enjoy active time with your family, the stability to travel, and the ability to go out and shop completely independently. Strong legs give you the freedom to continue doing the things you absolutely love to do.
Just real quick before we wrap up, please note that this explainer is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always make sure to consult your healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet, your exercise routine, or your medications.
So I leave you with this final question. Which of these 4 habits surprised you the most? Was it the dehydration connection, or maybe the silent impact of low protein? I would absolutely love to hear from you, so please drop down into the comments and share your thoughts or your own experiences with improving your leg strength. If you found this explainer helpful, please remember to like and subscribe for more structured, visual learning. Thank you so much for joining me today. Stay active, stay strong, and take wonderful care of yourself.